Hi guys, good morning. Hi, good morning. How are you? Thank you so much for being there for me this morning. And yay, hi Shalini. Hello. Hi guys. Good morning. What are you all doing this evening? This morning? Like mostly I have all my events in the evening, so I'm used to that evening thing, and I'm just waiting. Hi, Shalini. We are meeting this week, so yes, that's done, and yes, I'm just waiting for all others to join. Tell me how has your morning been like? I had some puris I had this morning. Yes. So just waiting for everybody to join, and also Sameer to join. Yes. Hi Sameer. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining this video, and you have to send me a request to join. Sameer said yes, exactly. Yes. Thank you. Absolutely. Sameer, I hope yeah, hi. I am good, Sameer. So good to see you. so
So good to see you.
so good to see you. So people will continue joining. Sameer, how? Good morning, first of all.
Good morning to you, Didi. Good morning. And
Thank you so much, Sameer. I
on
think we are meeting like this. I mean, if I can call this not in person, but at least online, maybe after 20-25 years, right? And we have Aditya has also joined.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Aditya. I just saw him joining. So hi, Aditya. So I hope everybody is able to join. Sameer, tell us. So without any more delaying it or anything, I want to hear all about your new song Free, and a bit about yourself. Just tell us a bit about yourself and about your new song.
So, Didi, the thing is, I'm a free-willed music composer, singer-songwriter. So, whatever I want to do, I do it. So, that's why the first song had to be free. And so, we named it Free. Yeah. So, Free ka jo pura, the entire the story about Free is that I was composing a little earlier also. So I had composed a couple of songs before composing Free. So Tahira is a very dear friend, and she had asked last August that she needed a song, and the song generally was about talking about liberated women and all. So I started writing a song. So I pitched it to her. She said no, probably the song did not work for her. तो मैंने क्या किया कि गाना तो बन गया है थोड़ा सा. तो I'll work more. Then I
Aditya, who is
collaborated with my
already
friends,
here, Adamya.
Adamya, yeah, and
Say
both of
hi
them
to
I
everybody,
collaborated
Sameer.
with
They're
them.
all
And
like they're all
Aditya,
there. A couple of them, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I what we did is that we collaborated. We sat together. Musicians generally, we like to sit together, jam a little, and then test the water probably. So Aditya was kind enough to accept that he can do the classical bit, and obviously we also wanted classical music to grow in India and get that sort of exposure. So he has traveled around the world. So thanks to him, he's
The
a
song
master
is
and
amazing. It
he's
has a
Pandit ji.
lakh of views
Actually,
already on YouTube.
yes, yeah. So then Adamya, younger brother, तो he's a music producer, singer, songwriter again. तो उसके साथ मैं on and off करता रहता हूँ project. So I told him कि ये करते हैं, बहुत मजा आएगा. So he also pitched in, and probably पूरा जो गाना shape up किया है, it is because of him, Adamya. And then I said my younger brother that you also feature. Then last I approached Gurpreet that thoda ek so shuru mein agar if you have a poetry or something, you can write something, then the appeal will be there. So for the Hindi audience also. तो वो करते करते finally then this was the gang, and this is how free we released.
So guys who've
And
just
that's
joined,
it.
you know, he's my actually, you're my nephew. You're not my brother, you're my nephew. And guys, he's my nephew, Sameer, and
Yes.
he has a full-time job, but he's an excellent musician, and he has come out with his new single, which is called Free, and it has over 1 lakh of views or maybe more on YouTube, and some amazing comments from Rochak Kohli, who happens to be your dear friend, and from Ayushman Khurrana has heard that. He also retweeted or something. And the song is simply amazing. So he has 4 collaborators on the song, and Aditya and Adamya and Siddharth, who's also my nephew, who's your younger brother, and you yourself. So why don't you play the song for us?
Yeah. Actually, I would have gotten all my friends on board on this song, but the time and space did not allow that. Otherwise, jitna bhi hamara theater gang hai, I would have loved to feature each one of them and not feature myself, because the initial idea concept was that we'll get everybody on board. But because of the COVID situation and otherwise, you know,
That's perfectly fine. At least I
think,
could get you. This has been like a 15 days of effort to even get you on board. And Sameer, I have to say this, that you know, you're an excellent musician and I love your music. So whatever work you're doing, just keep doing. You have my blessings. As your aunt, who's approximately your age, I send you all my blessings. Yeah, but before we begin, I think this Insta Live, you know, or the music part of it, I think this was all about peace, and anything that you would like to say when we talk about peace.
I think we can start with a song from A.R. Rahman, Rubru. So I think that song is a great song for the current century, I think. So the entire scope of the song, I'll not say it's a song, you know, for peace or anything, but it's a free-will song again. Beautiful song. So we'll quickly play, I think, Rubru, and I don't know how many people can sing along now. But we'll do it in a different way, not the classical way of... Not like this. We'll start. Sala, abhi abhi hua yakin ke aab hai mujh mein kahin hui subha main chal gaya सूरज को मैं निगल गया रूबरू रोशनी रूबरू रोशनी.
This was amazing. Thank you so much, Sameer. Thank you. This is a beautiful song, and I think this has so much of an essence of peace, and you know how we want a world where we have more of peace and harmony. So a beautiful song. Do you like A.R. Rahman?
Absolutely. A lot. I think he's one of the factors that he's the one who has shaped our musical journeys. People who were born in the 80s and the 90s, he has given that exposure to Indian music, wherein probably any other person could not create that impact for composers. And there are others who are doing really nice and fine, but this guy has revolutionized the Indian music industry.
Yes, absolutely,
so
absolutely. Any other song from any other musician that you really love and admire?
Probably, Didi, I can. What comes to my mind piece is Imagine. This is a song which I have sung a lot of time for my friends. Otherwise, each time I sing this song, and if आप गाते गाते अगर इसके वर्ड्स को खुद महसूस करते हो, So you feel हाँ कितना great गाना बन गया, कैसे बना दिया किसने ऐसे? And
Go
it's
ahead.
a fantastic song. So I'll play a couple of lines
Absolutely, go
from
ahead.
Imagine probably.
This is so amazing.
So
This is so.
this is probably one of the best songs for peace, and I think सबको acknowledge करना चाहिए, and इसका एक एक line समझ के if you read the lines, then and feel the lines, then
So
probably will not have any more
remember
wars or
like
anything else.
मेरे को तो यार I can play a bit of guitar because it's not been like I just started learning it a couple of months ago.
Oh, wow.
It's been like a year of learning, you can say, and that too on YouTube, and that too because I was so sick of the pandemic. You know, everybody was, and they were all trying to do something on the other. So I started learning. Like I would watch a tutorial on YouTube, and that's how I picked up a bit of guitar. But what I still face a lot of problem with is number one, singing and playing at the same time. That's like a nightmare for me. Secondly, remembering lyrics. I don't know how people do it, but I cannot. So how do you do it?
I still don't remember lyrics, but whenever I have to, sometimes I make my own lyrics. Probably that's why I started composing, and मेरे से भी नहीं याद होते हैं, honestly. But there are certain pet songs. There are certain pet songs which I can remember because I've played those songs. So muscle memory में आ गए. Otherwise lyrics को याद करना is actually because as a musician मैं जब भी गाना सुनता हूँ I hear different parts of the song. इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स तो इंस्ट्रूमेंट सुनते सुनते कई बार मैं वोकल्स पे ध्यान देता हूँ कि हाँ वोकल्स बहुत सी हैं लिरिक्स पे, लेकिन ऑफ लेट आई रियलाइज कि लिरिक्स की पावर है गाने की, व्हिच आई नेवर रियलाइज. It's only after composing तो मुझे ऐसा लगने लगा कि हाँ.
We have a question for you, Sameer. One of your friends is asking, ask him to sing उजला ही उजला शहर होगा. Do you know that song? Can you sing it for us?
Yeah. प्लीज ये जो लोग नहीं ये गाना तो अभी तो दीदी ऐसे ऑफ द हैंड तो आई कांट सिंग, बट जिसने आपको रिक्वेस्ट की उसको मैं बोलूंगा मेरे घर आ जाओ.
तुमको पकड़ने में 15 दिन लगते हैं.
वो ऐसे होता था उजला ही उजला शहर. So I
lyrics,
sing for him.
Sameer, not the lyrics, but at least just strum a bit for us.
I don't remember.
See, they're sending a lot of hearts.
I don't remember the song. I don't remember the song. Actually, I don't remember the song. I'll have to prepare the song.
Right.
I don't
That's
remember
right.
the song.
So we are already 15 minutes into this Insta live and we are having so much fun. A lot of people are joining and leaving. So this is
and Didi, before that I just want to know you as an author.
It's my second novel, romance novel.
No. Yeah, so I want to know more about this because मेरा music के बारे में तो I actually want to know that how do you do this? Writing is a very difficult art. So what is the book all about? Seconds later, and so that everybody who's joined in, they can also grab their piece of share and then probably read it through. तो आप मेरे को
So,
पहले बताओ कि क्या
thank you
है,
so
what is
much.
it
You know,
about?
this book is something that keeps me going. Or actually, I'm working on several projects at the moment. But this book, how it came to me was because I was when I wrote my first book, and after it came out into the market, I faced some things in my life. You know, because when even a tiny bit of fame touches you, you know, you have all sorts of people interacting with you and getting interested in you, and sometimes that's like a bit you know, it's आपको डरा देती हैं चीजें, because you've never been out and so open about your life. So these were the things, when I started thinking deeply about them, you know, I suddenly started feeling very vulnerable, as though, you know, you're out in the open, everybody knows your movements, what you're doing, whom you're going out with, but you don't know what intentions all these people have. So I basically started exploring this other side of fame which nobody knows about. Even the people who have even a tiny bit of fame, they don't know what it is like to live you know, on when you are actually there. So in this novel I have basically explored it, and it is through the eyes of a very young girl who all she ever wanted was to be famous. And then, you know, what happens when she actually becomes famous? She's a TV person, and I wrote this, started writing this a couple of years ago, based it on some real life characters. Like Cyrus Brocha was an all-time crush, you know, when I was growing up. So my character, like
Yeah,
the Parsi
absolutely.
character, is based on him, and a couple of my own experiences I brought in, and then I had to do a lot of research, especially for the story, as in building the characters, the plot, everything. And now, yeah, so my novel came out, and you know, this this
तो
is
आपको
thank you so much.
हार्दिक
This has
congratulations
just
दी
been
एंड
such an exciting
एंड
journey.
मुझे इसका प्रोसेस बताओ. What is the process time to write, to think, write, and then execute? What is the time period
It
you have?
depends. Sometimes this whole story comes to you in just a few minutes, but it may be that, you know, you were able to write that whole thing very quickly, like maybe 1 or 2 months or 3 months. But then when you once you start revising and editing, that takes a lot of time, because then is the part where you actually go through what you've written, you improve a lot of stuff, you delete a lot of stuff, and all that. So whole total, this book took me about four years. I started it in 2015. It just came out in 2021, and it's been doing very well. And what takes a lot of time is also the publishing process and how that happens. Because once you submit to the publisher, because of the COVID pandemic, last 2 years, there were not many books coming out as it is. So all we had to do was sit and wait. Like as a person, as an author, even I didn't want to launch my book, primarily because when the markets are closed, when the bookstores are closed, what will I do? Even, you know, taking my book out into the market. So that way, you know, I had to.
Absolutely.
So and then today I'm marketing. So you have to think of innovative ways, you know, where you can also reach out to the people and tell them more about your book and all. So yeah, so hello friends. Hi. A lot of our friends have joined,
Absolutely.
Sameer. So I just want to say hi to all of them. But even as I say
Yeah.
that, it's been
Yeah,
an
yeah,
exciting
absolutely.
journey so far, and I'm loving it so much. And guys, yeah, this is my book,
And anyway,
and
all
that's my
the best for
brother.
your future.
I'll take a selfie later. So, Sameer, you have more requests coming in, and again, you know, Ujla Ujla Sheher Hoga. Somebody is saying that, and yeah, I would like to listen to this song of yours free before anything happens. I think, you know, that's like top of my mind because I
Yeah,
love it.
yes. Yeah, I'll sing a little, and um, uh, there's one person I see. He's writing saying I'm the walrus from the Beatles. So he's ये मेरे साथ मजे कर रहा है अभी आपको पता
Good, good. As long as
है.
they're enjoying.
And yeah, so absolutely. So I'll play one or two lines of free also. So अच्छा इंटरेस्टिंग चीज क्या है मैं खुद ही भूल जाता हूँ कई बार
Maybe one
कि
or
क्या
two
लिखा
lines, nahi, as much like we would like to really hear the song, and also you have to
yeah
tell us
I'll
how,
play
like some behind the scenes interesting stuff about this song.
absolutely I'll oh away. Liberation, meditation, words don't matter anyway. I'm free. Freedom is me. Oh,
it is beautiful. It is just so awesome. We have so many Sameer. We have so many people sending in hearts. You know, this is just so amazing. I loved it. I loved it. Anything? So tell us something like about how you shot the video, because I absolutely enjoyed watching the video also. See, you have so many hearts being sent to you. So this is something.
Yeah, so the entire credit for the video is also, I think I should give it to Adamya Sharma. Adamya ने क्या किया कि Adamya is a spontaneous guy. So I went to him, मैंने कहा वीडियो कुछ बनाते हैं, कुछ करते हैं. So I had just gone for 15 minutes to meet him. ऐसे ही गया था. तो उसने बोला कि he picked up his camera, एक normal अपना कैमरा जैसे हमारे पास होते हैं, कैमरा लिया उसने, and he said एक मिनट रुको, बैटरी भी ले लेते हैं, चलो शूट करके आते हैं. So मैं I was wearing my lower and t-shirt normal, so lower t-shirt पहन के he sat in my car पर हम लोग इकट्ठे बैठे and बैठ के then we started looking for locations. सीधा एक जगह पहुंचे, वो पंचकुला में थोड़ा सा ऊपर towards the hills वहां गए. हाँ यहाँ लैंडस्केप अच्छा है, खुला है, बढ़िया है. So ऐसे करके शुरू करते हैं. You won't believe, we started shooting at 3 and छोटे my younger brother Siddharth, I gave him a call. सिद्धार्थ को कॉल किया, उसको बोला कि तू रेडी रहे अपने चाकुल, जैसे तू चाकुल आर्टिस्ट वाले जब रोल में होता है, just wear your your uniform and हमें घर की छत पे मिले and एक कोई भी स्केच लेके वहां पे खड़े हो जाना. So he said क्या करना क्या है, शूट हो रहा है तो तू बस you be there. तो हमने वहां पे 3 to 4:30 I think we shot there. उसके बाद we went to our house, वहां छत पे गए and छत पे फिर then we shot his parts and then we asked कि अभी ये तो लड़के लड़के हो गए, तो थोड़ी gender equation भी तो बनानी है. So then I again reached out to Gurpreet. तो गुरप्रीत सैनी को मैंने बोला कि यार कुछ कर, that you have leads बॉम्बे से कहीं पे भी. तो he said हाँ, एक हमारे डीएवी कॉलेज की एक स्टूडेंट है मीनाक्षी, who's a martial artist. तो he sent the profile. मैं कहा perfect. मैं कहा ये तो इससे ज्यादा liberated कौन हो सकता है, मार्शल आर्टिस्ट, एक चाकुल आर्टिस्ट, एक मार्शल आर्टिस्ट, एक कंपोजर, एक म्यूजिशियन, एक क्लासिकल सिंगर, लेकिन कूल बाइकर. अच्छा आदित्य, इनफैक्ट ही वाज वेयरिंग कुर्ता पजामा, तो उसको मैंने बोला नहीं, बाइकर वाला ड्रेस पहनेगा. आई वांट पीपल टू सी अ क्लासिकल सिंगर कि वो क्लासिकल सिंगर ऐसे ही नहीं होते. By the way, Aditya is an athlete, वो फुटबॉल प्लेयर है.
Oh, these brothers are into a lot of things. यार तुम लोग बहुत महान हो. तुम्हें पता नहीं तुम्हारी मम्मियों ने क्या खा के पैदा किया है, तो बहुत टैलेंटेड हो यार.
तो फाइनली ये सारा एक दिन में शूट हुआ. कुछ दिन बाद मीनाक्षी शॉट, उसको बोला बीच पे, गुरप्रीत ने अपने आईफोन से वो शूट किया. We stitched it together and हाँ, स्टिचिंग वाला पोर्शन इट टेक्स टाइम एंड उसमें थोड़ा सा एडिट्स एंड ऑल, उसमें थोड़ा टाइम लगा, बट अदरवाइज द कॉन्सेप्ट वाज देयर दैट हमें बस करना है. तो दिस इज हाउ इट वाज एंड थैंक्स टू अदम्य दैट डे. नहीं तो अदरवाइज वो सोचते ही रहते कि क्या
somebody you have a question from a friend, Kalakar Singh. He says ask about the trailer, it was amazing.
अच्छा, तो हाँ मैंने वो उसमें बेसिकली दैट इज आल्सो रैंडमली ना, ही वाज आस्किंग मी स्टूपिड क्वेश्चंस आल्सो, काफी कुछ पूछ रहा था. आई वाज आल्सो रिप्लाइंग जो मेरे मन में आ रहा था. तो उसको हमने एक बीटीएस टाइप बनाकर.
Sameer, you have a request now. People are not going to hear us talking. You have to play either Yesterday or John Mayer. You have some requests from Hardeep Seth. He has requested.
So I'll play अभी मैं एक काम करता हूँ, ये गाना थोड़ा सा गा देता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे को लग रहा है ये जो रिक्वेस्ट मांग रहा है,
कौन,
ये
हरदीप
आपके
सिंह?
स्कूल का, आपको पता है? ये जो बिल्कुल,
अच्छा,
जो ये भाव
क्या
में
बात है
डालेगा।
यार। हेलो हरदीप, हाउ आर यू? गुड मॉर्निंग,
हाँ
नमस्ते।
हाँ, ठीक है, तो एक गाना तो कर देते हैं, तो I am driving up 85 in the kind of morning that lasts all afternoon, just stuck inside the gloom. 4 exits to my apartment, but I am tempted to keep the car in drive, stuck inside the gloom.
No,
I think
that
that is
was
enough.
beautiful. But somehow I really liked your rendition of Free. It was so beautiful. I could feel, my hair, they rose because it was so beautifully rendered. So, and guys, you have to, people who
Thank you.
some people are going to watch this in future time, so I request you all to check Sameer's new single. It's out on YouTube and it's called Free, and it's amazing. And you can actually, it's there on Instagram, because I have a lot of times I use it for my pictures and my videos and all. I use it a lot, many times. It's so amazing. Sameer,
So
before
that's
before
a good start for me also. I have never. This is my first live session. I have never done this before, and generally I never prepare also for
No,
such
this
sessions.
this
So
no, this is
इसमें
amazing.
कमी पेशी
Sameer,
बहुत
I
होती है.
want to ask you one question. We'll probably, last 5 minutes. You have a full-time job, and you are also composing, and you're a musician, and you're doing many things. How do you balance this? How do you find time to do all this?
I think the most importantly, profession and passion. People say that it cannot run parallelly. Yes, that is true. For a while, for a brief period of time, you can do this. Uh, I have started composing of late, so I'm settled. I'm okay in my job now, so I'm relaxed. So probably that's why I'm well established basically. So
Your
there's no
friend says you are
problem
a
finding time.
Superman.
But other, yeah, I am actually, and he's a Batman actually.
Sameer, any of your latest compositions, anything that you're still working on now, and you're happy to just recite, like maybe just do 2 lines or 3 lines for us, and then we have a wrap up song. Any song that's very close to your heart, and we wrap up
Yeah.
with that song.
So there are songs, a lot of them. So I'll play one song, just a couple of lines maybe. जब भी आती हम मेरे सामने, चांद भी लगा है माफी मांगने. जब भी आती हो मेरे सामने, चांद भी लगा है माफी मांगने. सामने जब भी आती, होश मेरा ले जाती बार बार. रुक रुक सा जाता हूँ बार बार, कुछ करने से पहले, कुछ कहने से पहले मैं बार बार मेरे
Beautiful, beautiful.
Something like this.
Sameer, one more song, please, please, please. Guys, if you have any questions, please, just write them and I'll ask him. You have to sing. You have to sing Chai Biscuit for us. Please.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll do that.
हम बैठने नहीं देते हमारे गेस्ट्स को.
ऐसे ही पागल तो नहीं, दिल मेरे में भी सपने हैं कहीं, उसको इतना कुछ कैसे मैं कहूँ, वो मेरी बातें सुनती ही नहीं, जाने दो फिर कह दूंगा अगली बार, चाहे बिस्किट पर मिलेंगे मेरे यार, फिर होगा प्यार शुरू बेहिसाब, बस प्यार फिर होगा प्यार शुरू बेहिसाब.
This is beautiful. How did this come about? Like, this was also so beautiful, but very different from Free. So how did this come about?
There's all randomness. By the way, musicians itna bhi bol le ya kuch bhi bole, the time when you are just jamming, that's the time you compose new tunes, and some tunes have associated ideas of joy, sorrow, extreme happiness. So ये उन तरह की feelings में से बनते हैं गाने के. ऐसे ही बैठे हैं. For example, I am just sitting. अभी बैठता हूँ और let's do a random jam. For example. So this is a happy tune, so you can sing something like this.
Beautiful.
Something like this, and you can
Beautiful.
go on. So this is how people compose. This is how people actually do their stuff. It suddenly
this is how people write.
You're an author.
You are just sitting.
Yeah, this is how ideas. Yeah, and there are certain targeted songs also. There's no doubt. People who are doing Bollywood, they have to make songs according to a situation. That is also an art, and that's a very tough nut to crack because you are situating the song. But otherwise, singer-songwriters like me, they would generally write and sing whatever they feel like. That's the beauty of probably, and the pioneers for us probably this was Lucky Ali in India. Lucky Ali is one of those who brought in this indie feel in India, and probably then people picked up Shan, Sonu Nigam also, a lot of others. Now with the latest, a lot of youngsters are doing good, and Prateek Kuhar, Anup Jain, the one of the pioneers was Tiwari. So these people, they've been at it since last 10 or 15 years, and these are the guys who have brought in revolution.
Yes. So Sameer,
in India.
This has been an incredibly a delightful session. I have enjoyed every bit of it. Before, I think one song before we leave, and then we wrap it up. Any of your favorites? Anything that we have a request from your friend, but something from Painter Babu, Ankur Tiwari. He says Ankur Tiwari. Something. Anything.
Yeah, Tiwari.
Yeah,
anything. I said Tiwari.
He said. That's what good friends do. Thank you, anything that you want to ask, I'm happy to take any questions. Otherwise, Sameer, I would just request you to wrap it with a nice song. In fact, I love Free. I wouldn't mind listening to it again. Guys, do check out the song on YouTube. Yeah. And for my book, of course, you can always log into Amazon and check out Seconds Later. Yeah, now a song for us.
So I'll just sing a para again. I hope I remember the lyrics. देखता मैं तुझे देखता रह गया दिल शदाई है मेरा दिल लगा के बह गया अखियां रखिया मैं तमन भी गए ते तू शर्मा के लुक चुप चल भी गए हौले हौले मैं तेरे जिहा हो गया मैं तेरा हो गया मैं तेरा हो गया तेरा हो गया की सुबह शाम की मैनू कुछ याद नहीं मैं तेरा हो गया
बहुत amazing, Sameer. This was amazing. We have so many people sending you hearts, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. And Sameer, thank you so much for doing this. And this was amazing. I hope I enjoyed it. I hope you did.
I enjoyed it too, Didi. I actually, it's a very interesting thing. मैंने तो इसको explore नहीं किया था. Honestly, this platform, Insta Live, but I think it's good fun. We can do this more often.
Whenever you have
so
the
that
time.
I can
Absolutely.
remain
Jab bhi relevant hai, you know, you can just tell me and we can go live. And this is, you know what? I have done a lot of Insta Live. So last 4 months I have been on Insta Live maybe 15 times or something. But this one is my favorite. Why? Because there was music, there was chat, and I just love your composition. So, bro, just keep doing it. You're doing good work. As your aunt, as your sister, I'm sending you all my blessings. Bhagwan tumhara bhala.
Aunt.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you're my nephew actually. But Sameer, I wish you all the best for your career, for your work, for your music. And thank you all so much for joining us. Your friend says, Hardeep, he says, an amazing session. I'm happy to hear your thoughts. And there were many requests coming from your friends. Please thank them also. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'll specially give a call to Hardeep now and probably ask him a couple of questions.
Sure, Sameer. Anything that you want to say?
But glad he's not put me in spot. He's not put me in spot.
Anything that you would like to say as your parting words? Peace.
I think...
Peace.
Yeah. So I think आपने जो whatever you are doing is incredible. You know, I'll not say age and all. I don't get age in between. But you are competing against youngsters who are they're glued to this and they are used to this. So adaptation, I think, is probably the biggest art one can have. And you've adapted so well to this. I'm so happy and impressed that the way you have built your campaign for this.
Thank you so much.
I wish you all the best for this.
I
think
Thank you so much. Really matters a lot. I'll now just switch this off, and thank you all so much for joining this. This will be available to watch in the future time. Peace for the world, peace on planet Earth, and that's what, that's the bigger message of this all. And thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Sameer. Bye, bye. See you.
Thank you,
bye.
So much.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Didi. Bye. Thanks a lot. Thank you.